Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Little Blue Fly. If this is your first time visiting, welcome, and I invite you to subscribe to my channel. It's as simple as tapping that subscribe button, making sure to select all after you have tapped that notification bell. So today's video, we're going to be decorating a couple of vignettes. I actually thought I was going to be able to finish the dining area, but after getting into a couple vignettes, I realized I was already 40 minutes in, so I decided to break it up in 2 videos. So we will continue on with the dining area next week, and I have some beautiful new pieces that will be added in to the dining room. So today I really would like to share with you all different ideas and ways to decorate canisters, and also I have a little like French, almost farmhouse, believe it, type of vignette that I will be decorating. So that being said, let's begin, shall we? Now we're going to be working first right here in the corner. This is my corner cabinet that was, actually it was a Facebook Marketplace find. I used to have, there used to be shelves right here in the corner, and I removed them and placed in the cabinet. And then the pictures to the left and right, those used to be galvanized, and I aged those as well with my aging wax and gold acrylic paint. I also will be decorating the window. And I'm going to take you up top here for a moment. I decided just to keep this vignette up here because I love it so much. It's just so pretty. I'm not ready to take it down yet. I love all the greenery with the berries and the blue and white up against the vintage copper lamp that was a Facebook Marketplace find. It's sitting up on a cake tray from Hobby Lobby. So now I'm ready to go actually inside of this cabinet, and I'm going to start from the top and just basically work on down. So really inside this hutch, there is three, basically three different vignettes that are going to be taking place inside of here. This actually has 3 shelves, but I'm only using 2 today. And we are going to be having fun with these pieces right here. My Arthur Court canisters. They have been retired. And these were actually 2004. And many of these pieces can be found on eBay or even Facebook Marketplace. I actually scored 3 of them for $50 on Facebook Marketplace and many others as well. But they have, when I first started collecting them, they were a little bit costly, but not that much. But now they're almost like untouchable. It's like, wow, what happened here? But just keep, if you like them, keep, put in Arthur Court rooster canisters on Facebook Marketplace. eBay is kind of up there in price, and Posh is another good one as well. So happy hunting, everyone, for these Arthur Court canisters. They're worth every penny, though, truly. Okay, so I took the top canister in the center and brought it down here, and we're going to decorate this up a little bit. Very, very simple. We are going to work with 3 of these picks that were purchased from Hobby Lobby. Now, I need more of these, and I thought, I went into Hobby Lobby this weekend and I thought, no problem. I'm just going to pick up more floral picks, because Hobby Lobby is really good about keeping the same floral around, for quite a few years. So I like that consistency about them with their florals, but there were none to be found at all. So I'm just going to have to work with what I have. And this one, I made it like an L shape and then spread the different branches apart to try to get more coverage with this greenery. And then I'm going to do the same. 2 up front, and then just kept 1 back. Because when I decorated my canisters, when I put fruit in them, I don't like to just put them down at the bottom. I like to have something down there. Sometimes I just add moss, but today we will be using this greenery. Now here at the bottom, because I want it right at the very bottom, I'm really had to bend up that stem, and I'm just going to place it with the leaves down, not the stem down, because I really want them to spread down at the bottom. So I know I'm going to mess with it a little bit after this. I want to give you all, just the basic idea. And this is the medium-sized canister, so I will just be using 3 pairs, and the pairs were purchased from Hobby Lobby. And it's just that simple. We put the top back on. Love these roosters. And as you can see, it has a really nice seal to them. So when you put food, rice, flour, sugar, anything, it'll stay good because it has a nice seal. Now I went ahead and just placed this one back up at top in the back. Now the one on the left and right on top, I will be placing something completely different in those. And then at the bottom, the two up front, I will be adding in more fruit. Now these picks were purchased from Hobby Lobby. And again, I just thought I was going to be able just to walk right on up in there and just grab more of these picks, but oh no. So again, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're no longer keeping them in stock or if they were just sold out. I'm just going to do the same thing, bend them like, you know, an L shape, and drop them in, and then the same, I want the leaves down at the bottom of the jar, so I will be placing the leaves in first, not the stem down. And then just spread them apart so I can get good coverage. Now I just have two for the larger jars, and that's okay. So here I just have 4 pairs, and I realized I needed another one, so I will be sharing here in a moment the 5 pairs I actually used for both canisters. Okay, so here we go. So it's completely different because I put in one large green pair over here to the side. So I'm just going to place them all down so you can see each one that I will be placing in the canister. And again, all of these purchased from Hobby Lobby. Now, even these smaller pairs here, there were none in the store at all. As a matter of fact, none of these pairs were in the store. So I placed the large one down. This is just basically a nice filler, that big pair, and then I just placed the others on top and just let a little bit of the green pair peek out. So again, these are the largest Arthur Court canisters. So down at the bottom I have all 3 of the large canisters. And now we are done with the fruit part. So as you can see, I have 1 fruit up at top and 2 down at the bottom. Now I believe the ones on the outside up at top, I'm gonna push them back more and leave the ones on the bottom more up front. But we'll see how that works out. Now we are going to fill the canisters with some pasta. And yes, I will be eating this pasta. So all of these bags were purchased from Home Goods for $4.99 a piece. Here's the other variety. There's 5 different flavors in this bag. Again, $4.99. I love all the different colors and shapes, and these are going to be a lot of fun to work with. And definitely delicious to eat, for sure. If any of you have any wonderful, oh, and here's the other variety. If any of you have any wonderful sauce recipes for pasta, oh, please send them on over, recipes. My email is provided in my description box. So just click that down arrow and email me on some wonderful sauce recipes for pasta. You know, like a pesto or a garlic. Okay, so this is a small jar, actually a medium jar. And I'm pulling out all the different colors, the different flavors, actually. So there is, oh goodness, I'm not remembering. I know there was a lemon, there was a tomato, a spinach. Was the other one charred? And then, oh, I don't remember what the other one was. I apologize for that. I'm trying to get it to where you all can see the pasta. Now, isn't that just wonderful? I am just loving all of these colors and the variety of shapes. Anything that gets placed in one of these Arthur Court canisters is just, as far as I'm concerned, just going to be a stunner, because these canisters are just everything to me. I really love these pieces. We're going to fill another one now with a different pasta. We are big, big pasta eaters up in this house. I'm really having fun with these, building up these vignettes here. It's always fun when you work with something different. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm having to pull down my sleeves. I'm trying not to display my beautiful poison ivy with everyone. These are absolutely delicious. You know, and food that looks pretty, how many of you agree? When it looks pretty, it really tastes better. I know it's not just me. And these right here, when you cook them and place them on your plate and just drizzle some of the sauce over the top with the cheeses, oh, delish. I love a pretty plate. Presentation is everything. And then sometimes I just don't even care about presentation. I'll just make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and be just fine. Anyways. Actually, I don't eat peanut butter. I eat almond butter. The children, they love the peanut butter. But anyhow. And how fun is this canister? Oh. Everyone has its own unique character and color. How fun. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that word, but anyhow. So now I have all the canisters filled. And of course I have to stand back. Whenever I decorate, it's funny. I always stand back and I put my hand on my hip. I don't know why I do that. I just do. I placed the wicker tray down at the bottom. This is from Bee and Willow from Bed Bath & Beyond. So I'm looking and I'm going, okay, we have a great variety of texture, color, but I need a little something else. We need to add in some more color. So I thought these lemon plates would be perfect. I purchased these a few years back from New River Pottery when I was living in North Carolina. I'm just gonna tuck it back here behind the canister. I'm always so careful when I work with these pieces. Now I like that. I like that touch of the yellow with the cream back behind the canisters. See the difference down below? It's just the canisters, and then with the plates it definitely enhances. Okay, so now I have all the 4 plates. And now I'm just going to add in just a couple other things up front of both of the shelves. Now look at this sweet, this one is so precious. So they're salt and pepper shakers. Now in the party I purchased these from, I had to actually drive into PA for this. I'm showing you here. It's 2004. There's the Arthur Court marking. But she gifted these salt and pepper shakers along with the canisters. And I couldn't believe it because, oh gosh, it was some months back. these things were 200. There's the Arthur Court marking. It's at the bottom of the salt and pepper shakers, and all the canisters have the Arthur Court marking at the bottom. But these salt and pepper shakers, when I saw them, they were, oh gosh, what, $250 something. I never would have purchased those ever. No way. But she gifted these with the set. And they are absolutely adorable. Look at them. They're just, oh, I love them. So the top shelf is finished. I'm not going to put anything in the salt and pepper shakers for now. Now let's work here at the bottom. Now this next piece was actually thrifted. Can you guys guess what it might be? It is a bowl of some sort. It is vintage, green glass, Facebook Marketplace find. And many of you probably knew, but you know, I thought I would keep you in suspense for a moment. It's my little hen dish. I really like this green color. And it's going to go perfect with all of the yellow. I'm going to add one simple something inside underneath the lid. And that is some string lights, because I just wanted that glow. That's all. I just wanted the glow. So I placed in some string lights. Now I'm happy. And that shelf is completed. Now we're going to go down to the bottom. To the left, I have my silverware. It's pretty much there at all times. And then over here are my candles that I use. I just pull one out and put it inside a candle holder. And so that's my little supply over there. Next up, I have my blue and whites. I just recently shared these in one of my decor hauls. This is a new purchase. They actually haven't even been used yet. $5.99. And here is the marking, just in case some of you might want to try to find some of these. But Home Goods came through with some beautiful blue and whites for just $5.99. I always try my best to find those deals. I do. And look, gorgeous. Blue and white with the yellows. I just placed a nice stack down at the bottom. And some of you let me know if you would like for me to put together a summer tablescape using these plates. I certainly will do just that. Now inside this little pitcher here, I have rice, and I just place my candles inside. So whenever I want a little light at the table, I'll just pull that out. And I have my white linens. There's nothing better than having a meal with a beautiful white linen, freshly pressed white linen from Williams-Sonoma. Now I try my best to take really good care of my dinner linens or even luncheon, because they are costly, and I try to make them last as long as I can. And here we have the inside of the hutch completed for summer. Now, if you all would, let me know if you have seen any of these, the greenery picks that I just used inside these canisters. Let me know if you have seen them at your Hobby Lobby. They're normally over in the bridal area, because I surely hope they still have those in stock. So for those of you that really like these roosters, really try looking on Facebook Marketplace, because they do come through from time to time. And they sort of found me, not so much me them. That's just how I see it. Just wanted to give you an overall view of everything with the door closed. Try to ignore everything in the background, because that's being used for decorating. Now we are moving our way on over here to the windowsill. As you can see, there's quite a bit of depth here. So I placed on a cage. It's French country. I mean, it's going in with that French country farmhouse for sure. It can go both ways. And this was purchased at the at-home store. And I have this other cage, but it is on a much smaller scale. I filled it with some lemons, and this greenery came from Hobby Lobby. It's just one long greenery pick. Not even I shouldn't even call it a pick. It's just a nice big stem, let's put it that way. But I placed one cage inside the other because it gives so much more visual interest, right? Just having just the one. I love layers on top of layers on top of layers. And I just weaved all the greenery through the cages. And again, just placed in the lemons. So now you can find these anywhere. You know, there's so many different cages. This next piece, I believe I purchased from Hobby Lobby. Has that nice aged old world look and feel. And again, it's that really borderline farmhouse. It can go, you know, it can go old world, farmhouse, French country. But those cages, look for those. It can be any style. Hobby Lobby has them, the at-home store, Amazon. So I actually just tilted this piece to the side a little bit. And I decided I wanted to go on a little adventure in my mind. And I'm looking at this as like a French flea market type of trip. You know, what I would like to have inside my cart being at a flea market, and one of them being a fruit print that has just aged goodness all over the frame. And here we have a lemon plate. Now, what I'm trying to do over here is get a collection of many different types of plates, just to place them with each other. You know, not have everything just the same, but a variety of many different plates together. And here's one of the blue and whites I just shared. This came from, again, Home Goods. The blue and whites are just gorgeous with the lemons. But again, at a flea market, you know, there's so much there, really. I really want to take in some open fleas. A nice little lemon tea towel. Because at flea markets you find, oh gosh, a large variety of different plates and bowls. And so as I started decorating this, I realized, oh gosh, this just feels like a flea market adventure for me. And here's another blue and white, beautiful. Love this plate. This was a Facebook Marketplace find. It is from Portugal. I mean, I just think this is it's just a great feel, right? Having all the different types of plates and then placing in the picture. And again, it's all about layering. Items don't have to, you don't have to see everything. I love having pieces tucking, you know, behind one another. This came from the Flower Gallery in Manassas. Sweet little flower pot. Love the yellows. So when you're creating, you know, try, you know, really bringing in all the different layers, and don't feel like, oh, I can't do that because it's covering it up. It's okay. And here's another flower pot from the Flower Gallery. I like the variegated green. So try it. For those of you that haven't, I challenge you. I'm challenging all of you that have not tried this. Layer things inside, I placed it in the back, inside of a box. You know, make sure not everything, you know, you're not seeing the full image. And candles. You can never have enough candles. And I just placed them over on the side of the frame. And as you can see, you can just see that small piece of fruit over there to the side. And I pulled out this little creamer and I'm placing in a new candle into the rice. And the yellows with the blue and whites, absolutely everything. And here was my little adventure to a French flea market. I hope you all enjoyed this.